Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Big Brother Canada chat.
Oh, hi. Wow.
Feels like it's been years since the last episode.
I actually forgot about this show. All right, so it's episode 15. That's how exciting this is.
Okay.
Usually we look forward to the next episode.
I mean, I'm looking forward to the next episode after this, because, like, I need to see what happens with this veto, because these knobs ain't it. But
all right, well, last time Vivek was thrown in the garbage by this cast.
I mean, he was thrown away because of the executive veto.
Bye-bye. Don't let the door hit shut.
Everybody else had to pack up his stuff.
Oh, it's so embarrassing. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, everybody's got to touch your, like, undergarments and stuff.
Did he have his dirty underwear in the Ziploc bag?
I don't
in
know.
The drawer next to his bed?
I don't know.
All right, well, there's no new HOH either. We didn't get to see the HOH competition.
No, that executive veto was so lit that they didn't have time for the HOH comp.
And you know what? This was a real eye-opener for Anthony.
I mean, he really tested Spicy V by giving her the executive veto.
And she blew it.
Good. It was nice, even for that brief moment in time, to see something not go Anthony's way. Just something. So I thank Spicy V for giving us that.
He knows now that he can't trust her fully.
The sad thing is...
Could she have trusted him fully?
No.
No.
The sad thing is that she's, like, still loyal to him.
Somewhat. She is. All right, so Anthony, Spicy, and Kayla are having a chat. And
this was a flashback to before.
Right.
It was like 2 days before the executive veto shenanigans.
Anthony's laying in bed, and he says, I want to keep Tola because I can control
Not even
him.
that. He said, I'm voting to keep Tola.
Yeah.
There's no, like, discussion. It's just what he wants. And him being like, Tola's a shield for me, and,
Spicy's like, the girls want some shields, too. And Kayla says, I'm anxious as F.
Oh my god, she really, she unloaded there. Apparently there were some tears during this conversation as well, which we did not get to see on the episode, but we heard about it on the Digital Daily.
Right.
Because this conversation was not in the Digital Daily either. We only saw the aftermath of it.
Right.
So I don't know why we didn't get to see it, but
I don't know. But anyway, everything changed with the executive veto.
Yeah, I mean, going into that,
everything.
Todd was going to be leaving because, again, the girls were going to be bending to what Anthony wanted. They were going to vote out Todd. He was halfway out the door.
Which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, so it's the veto and the chain of rejection.
There was a super long recap of what happened last episode. So, like, we didn't even get to the new stuff until...
like halfway through.
Pretty far into the show.
Oh my god. So Spicy V gets the executive veto and she has a discussion with Anthony and he said, you better not.
Don't use it on Todd because then I might be the replacement. And she's like, no, I trust Todd.
She said, there's no way he'll put you up.
So we all saw what happened.
Do you think he was actually worried that Todd would have put him up?
I mean, I think it was more of like there's a chance, but probably not.
Because I feel like even if he was nominated, I feel like he wouldn't have been voted out.
That is so sad.
I know.
That is so sad.
I know.
I would like to think that if he was on the block, they would have gone for it and voted him out. But I just don't know.
I don't think they would have.
Ugh, pathetic.
So Anthony, he can't fully trust Spicy. We knew that. Elijah says... being the HOH was so hard. I had to do stuff.
I mean, he made it way harder for himself by spreading all those seeds.
I made stupid decisions. I made up things and people got upset. Oh, Flip.
Yeah, that flippin' HOH week was freaking hard.
Well, you know who's having a great time? Todd.
Yeah, Todd. Oh my god, he was talking about how much fun it was to see Anthony's face.
He said he would have paid for that 100 times.
Yeah, when he was pulled off the block. Yeah. And how about him being like, I act dumb all the time, but like, I'm ready to play.
I really, really, really hope so.
Honestly, I somewhat believe it because anytime Todd does open his mouth, like when it's a clutch moment, he delivers.
Yeah, he knows what's going on.
He has something good to say. So I think he really is playing it up. I think he doesn't...
Is it too late?
I hope not. I'm not saying he's like a pro at this game, but I do think he knows a lot more than he's letting on.
Well, the Toddinator is born. Let's hope he's not killed.
Please, Todd. Please.
Oh, wow. It's time for the HOH comp.
Okay, I loved the costumes and the set design for this challenge.
This was fun. It was basically like triple shuffleboard. You have your fake ice cream milkshakes.
Well, how about the hot chocolate references?
I'd like a hot chocolate, please. No, we don't want that.
It's too much.
All right, so you got to slide your milkshakes, 3 of them. Mm-hmm. You got 30 seconds
to lock in the highest score you possibly can. Right. Once you're satisfied with that, you can lock it in, or you can just let the clock run out and it will clock in your score.
It's clucking good. All right, so how did you enjoy the Grease non-copyrighted music?
Oh, just about as much as the Succession non-copyright music.
Yeah, right.
Which was a lot. So, well done.
What's shaking?
I love Grease, so I was into it.
That's the name of the comp. What's shaking? So, you got to slide.
We went over this. What is this, an episode where they like give the directions and then they have like 3 people explain the rules?
Here's the recap of the recap.
Avery? Go ahead.
She set that bar pretty high with 36. You could have gotten a possible 45.
36 is pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know why Sean is choosing this exact moment to be yelling in the other room.
I don't know. Something's going down. Tola was a real flop.
Yeah.
He broke the strawberry off of one of the milkshakes when he threw it.
I think I saw a few of those milkshakes break throughout the competition, and I don't know if they fixed them up or what. But
I don't know.
Yeah, he talks a big game about how he's going to be so good in comps, but like we haven't seen it yet.
He really is not very good at all.
Yeah, I don't know if he just like freaks out and has like performance anxiety, but
he wasn't good.
He hasn't had a good showing so far.
Lexus was actually worse than him.
Gutter balls every time, going off the side. A lot of people were overshooting and it went off the end, but she kept going off the side. It just felt like a lot of them weren't even like trying to aim.
No.
I know 30 seconds is not very long, but like...
It's longer than you think.
Yeah.
Todd was so close.
He almost won. Oh my god, that would have been
Why
interesting.
Couldn't Todd have won?
I'm also like, if Todd won, would he have really made a big move, or would Spicy have convinced him to do like something dumb, like what's happening this week anyway?
I don't know. I would like to think that Todd would follow through. And
I would like to think so as well, but I just don't know.
All right, well, we got to see Avery's HOH, her mother effing HOH room, and everyone was kissing ass.
Oh, your pictures, your snacks, like, this is amazing.
Your winner's outfit, that jacket's fire. Click.
Baby talks all week.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Avery's baby talk is just too much.
I don't want that. All right, Spicy V's tells the girls that Dougie was mad at me. He didn't get his way.
He was definitely pissed, and she was picking up on it for sure.
Absolutely.
But, like, I feel like her talking about how pissed he is, like, that should be kind of a hint that maybe that they're closer than they're letting on, that he would be so upset about it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
But that's easy for us to say when we have all of the information, or at least more than they do. We do not have all of it.
I think Kayla is probably the smartest out of the bunch, and I'm sure she's picking up on it.
Well, Bailey's pretty smart too, but Bailey is also up and down. Like,
But I mean, Kayla is in on it because she was...
Yeah. Kayla
she
can
knows
tell
everybody's
stuff is
working
going on
both
here.
sides of the house.
Yes, Kayla has woken up for sure.
All right, well, Avery wants an easy read lazy week.
Oh my god.
Lazy. Sloppy.
Yeah.
Boring.
She's all, sometimes the best move is the easy one.
The lazy one.
And sometimes it's not.
Avery wants to put up Todd and Goose. Why would you just save Todd from the clutches of death?
Yeah. And you're going to risk
put
him
him
now
up on the block again?
When Todd is a potential number for you. It just doesn't make sense.
She's afraid that Todd's going to get voted out. And guess what? You're right.
Yeah, so I don't know why this was even a thought, but eventually the girls were like, hey, I don't think you should do this. I don't think you should put Todd on the block because Dougie will gather up his men folk and just vote Todd out.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe we should get Matt out then.
Spicy and Kayla were really pushing for Matt to be the target this week. And, of course, Anthony broke up that conversation when they were talking to Avery about it. Because Anthony was all like, we need to make sure the girls are, like, uncomfortable this week. Like, we can't let them all just hang out and do their thing. I hate how he's always like, we need to make this person uncomfortable.
I know. Todd and Kayla had a chat. She said, I have a good relationship with Tola, but not Matt.
She's feeling real uneasy about Matt, especially since he picked her during the chain of rejection. Right. He rejected her.
Well, then Kayla goes to talk to Spicy, and they decide that they want to make Avery make a big move this week.
Right.
As long as none of the blood gets on their hands, they are willing to have Avery make a big move.
And she was claiming to be on board with it. I do remember during the Digital Daily, she was saying she would rather have Tola leave than Matt. Mm-hmm. But, like, we know she's not doing that.
She's a liar.
She's not doing either.
Guess what? All of that is out the window because there's alcohol in the house. It's
party time. We're thinking this was the halfway party for the season.
They didn't say it was a halfway party, but the math is mathing.
Yeah.
So it's big booze up, party time.
Man, they got a lot of alcohol.
There was dancing. There was twerking, and you know who that was. Don't you remember who humped the sofa in their season?
I mean,
oh yeah.
Spicy was basically giving Elijah a lap dance at one point.
I hope she was wearing underwear.
Yeah.
All right, so Spicy drunkenly tells Todd,
she never stops gaming.
Guess what? I want to work with you.
You owe me a life. You were leaving.
Yeah. I want you got rid of Dougie.
I mean, she's throwing it out there.
The music was so loud. You know, like when you're at a bar and the music's so loud and you have to yell.
All right, that's really loud.
Sorry.
But yeah, she was telling Todd, hey, if you are in power again, I want you to take a shot at Dougie.
And Todd, like a freaking serial killer, is like, I wouldn't shed an effing tear.
Not one tear.
Yeah.
Detonator activated. So it was like, whoa, okay.
Todd seemed he's got unfinished business somewhere.
I mean, yeah. Mm-hmm. He knows that because of Spicy, she was telling him, Anthony, Tola, Matt, like Lexus, they were all pushing for me to use the veto on Tola. Yeah. So just know that.
Saying. All right, so Avery invites Lexus to Wendy's. Oh, I think I'm going to get the croissant.
I mean, she was feeling like, I haven't really had that many one-on-ones with Lexus, so this would be a good opportunity.
Yeah, because you cannot peel her off of Matt.
Also, there is some sort of, like, a thank you in this, because Lexus did pick the girls over Matt in the shade of rejection.
The termination regeneration.
Yeah, which I don't think Lexus is going to side with the girls in the long run, but she was trying to gain some favor there, and it did work for the time.
Well, lucky Avery. Her girlfriend was the server.
Aw, that was sweet. I like that.
Nice.
Very cool.
So Avery and Lexus, they're chowing down, and they are pissed.
Yeah, because Anthony was telling the girls, you should all stop hanging out so much because it's so obvious that you're together. And they were like, then you're not hanging out with the boys all the time? Give me a break. So they are pretty upset about that.
You guys are spending too much time together.
Yeah. So, again, there's, like, a lot of crap talk about Anthony and, like, we can't let him push us around, blah, blah, blah. But, like, will they do anything about it?
Lexus is playing both sides, but you know she's going to have to make a decision, and I think you know who she's going to pick.
I mean, she did mention in the diary room that she feels more secure with Matt and Anthony.
I think she's going to pick her showmans.
I think it's pretty clear what she's going to do.
Obviously.
Yeah. So, anyway, then it's time to, like, figure out for sure who these nominations are going to be, and we see a flashback from the party.
Oh, another drunken flashback.
Avery and Spicy V talking about these noms.
Hey, should I make a big move or a lazy move?
She decides,
lazy move.
I'm going to be lazy. I'm going to put up Goose and Tola with Goose as the target. I could see if it was like, Goose is a pawn, Tola's a target. No.
They both chickened out at the party. They were just like, this sounds like too much.
Boo! If you're drinking like that, you're supposed to make a bigger move.
Exactly.
I mean, come on.
All right, so Spicy and Dougie have a chat. She's not going to throw the HOH anymore because she's worried.
She's like, I'm going to have to make some moves and I'm going to get myself into some sticky situations. She's also like...
Sticky situations.
So, who are we actually with? Like, are we with Hot Chocolate? Like, I can't even remember. Like, I was trying to think about it last night.
Who's like our number one priority here?
And he was just like, I don't know. Like, he doesn't want to tell her because he doesn't feel like he can trust her completely.
Right.
I think he's more with Matt, Lexus, Tola at this point.
He's not mad, but he's gonna get even.
Oh boy. Like, as if he wasn't already playing for himself. He's been playing for himself the whole time. Everybody should be playing for themselves. But it's crazy to me the way he tries to frame it. Like, everybody else is not a team player.
Yeah.
But, like, he's allowed to play for himself.
Well, he's number one. All right, so Goose and Avery have a chat. And she basically tells him, look, I'm gonna put you up. And he's like, that's a good move.
Yeah, see, he's kind of like assuming that he is the pawn here.
She's like, you really effed up last week. I mean, I think you kind of deserve this.
And he was like, yeah, I'm going to, like, go up there, and I think this is going to help us out. Like, everything will be good after that. And how many times that day did Avery talk to everybody and be like, oh, it went over his head. Like, he didn't even know that he's a target.
If I took a shot, as many shots as she said that,
you'd be giving Elijah a lap dance.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. That digital daily was rough because it was like the same two conversations over and over and over again.
Over and over.
Mm-hmm.
It was like taking crazy pills.
Yeah. All right, well.
It's time for the noms.
Bowie, where are you going?
He's leaving. He can't take it anymore.
Bowie, come here.
So the noms are Goose.
Why the dab? Why?
I don't know. And Tola. And she made...
Tola was all...
a snarky speech about how Goose was the target.
Yeah.
And how Tola was not the target.
Okay, so, like, this was supposed to be even snarkier because she was planning on being all like, Goose, it's time to go back to the pond. I see she left that out. But still, like, why you gotta spill everything in your speech? What is this trend of, like, saying exactly who your target is?
Why don't you just say, look, you're nominated? Why do you have to say... so-and-so is the target. Don't you talk to the people in the house?
Also, like, what if that person wins veto? They're still there.
Yeah.
Is that where you want to be when Jesus comes back?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like it's not smart to do that. I guess she was trying to make it clear to Tola, like, you're not my target, but, like...
Why couldn't she just say, look, you're not my target in private?
I know. I guess she's trying to make a public statement of being like, it's not you, it's Goose. I don't know. I think it's dumb, but that's just
I think so too.
My opinion.
Yeah, I don't like this nouveau gameplay.
Yeah, so...
Don't like it.
That's where we're at.
Great.
Who knows if anything exciting will happen with this veto.
Who's ready to watch 8 hours of digital dailies tomorrow?
8 hours?
I don't know.
I don't know. Hopefully we'll get a little break in there
Probably
for the eclipse.
at least 6.
Well, we'll see. There have been a few in the 2-something hour range lately, so maybe. Who knows?
Between 5 and 6.
All right.
Well, it's going to be a lot.
If you're in the path of the eclipse, I hope you can see it. I'm jealous. We're only at 90%.
I'm probably not even going to look at it. I don't want to burn out my retinas.
No, but if we have the glasses.
I don't have the cheap glasses.
Yeah, but
do they
we don't
even
need to talk
work?
about it right now. Okay, so
do they
anyway.
Even work?
We'll see. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. We will be back tomorrow to talk about the digital dailies.
Yeah.
And until next time.
Much
love.
Bye.
No baby talks.